Ever feel like managing your business finances is a constant juggling act? You're hustling, invoices are flying in, bills are due, and trying to keep everything organized feels like a full-time job in itself. You're likely using multiple accounts, manually transferring funds, and constantly checking balances to make sure you don't miss a payment or opportunity. Sound familiar? Well, what if I told you there's a way to automate a significant chunk of that financial busywork, giving you back precious time and headspace to focus on what truly matters, growing your business? That's where Relay's auto transfer and account rules come into play. If you're already a Relay user, you know how streamlined their business banking platform is. But even seasoned users might not be fully leveraging the power of these automation features. And if you're new to Relay, get ready to discover a game changer in how you manage your business finances. Think about it. How much time do you spend each week manually transferring funds between your checking, savings, and expense accounts? How often do you wish you could automatically set aside a portion of each payment you receive for taxes or future investments? What if you could ensure that your recurring bills are always paid on time, without you having to lift a finger? These are just some of the pain points that Relay's auto transfer and account rules are designed to solve. They're not just about saving you a few clicks here and there, they're about fundamentally changing how you interact with your business finances, moving from reactive management to proactive automation. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of Relay's automation features. We'll explore exactly what auto transfers and account rules are, how they work, and most importantly, how you can implement them in your own business to streamline your financial operations. We'll walk through practical examples and use cases, showing you step by step how to set up these powerful tools. So, whether you're a sole proprietor, a growing startup, or a small business with a dedicated team, understanding and utilizing Relay's auto transfer and account rules can be a significant step towards financial clarity and efficiency. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are auto transfers in Relay? At its core, an auto transfer is a scheduled movement of funds between your Relay accounts. You set it up once, specifying the source account, the destination account, the amount, and the frequency, e.g., daily, weekly, monthly. Once configured, Relay automatically executes these transfers according to your schedule, without any further manual intervention. Imagine you receive a payment from a client into your main operating account. With an auto transfer rule, you can automatically have a fixed percentage or a specific dollar amount moved to your dedicated tax savings account or your long-term investment account. This ensures that you're consistently setting aside funds for important financial obligations and goals, without having to remember to do it manually each time. The beauty of auto transfers lies in their simplicity and consistency. They eliminate the risk of human error or oversight, ensuring that your funds are allocated according to your predetermined strategy. This can be particularly helpful for saving for taxes. Automatically set aside a portion of each invoice payment to cover your estimated tax liabilities. Building an emergency fund. Regularly transfer a fixed amount to a dedicated savings account to create a financial safety net. Funding specific projects. Allocate funds to a separate account for upcoming investments or large purchases. Distributing income. Automatically transfer a portion of your business revenue to personal accounts on a regular basis. Now, let's move on to Relay's account rules. While auto transfers focus on the scheduled movement of funds, account rules are more about triggering actions based on specific events within your Relay accounts. Think of them as if-then statements for your money. For example, you can set up a rule that automatically transfers funds from your operating account to your low balance buffer account whenever your operating account balance drops below a certain threshold. This helps prevent overdrafts and ensures you always have a cushion of funds available. Another powerful application of account rules is for managing invoice payments. You could create a rule that automatically moves a percentage of each received payment into a separate account earmarked for paying vendor invoices. This helps you keep track of funds allocated for specific purposes and ensures timely payments to your suppliers. Here are some key benefits and use cases for Relay's account rules. Maintaining minimum balances. Automatically transfer funds to prevent overdraft fees and ensure sufficient funds in critical accounts. Automating bill payments. Trigger payments to vendors or recurring expenses when funds are available in a designated account. Categorizing income. Automatically move a portion of specific income streams to designated accounts for better tracking and reporting. Managing expenses. Set rules to allocate funds to specific expense categories based on transaction descriptions. Now that we have a foundational understanding of both auto transfers and account rules, let's get practical and walk through how to set them up within your Relay account. The process is generally intuitive and user-friendly. You'll typically find these features within the automation or rules section of your Relay dashboard. Setting up an auto transfer. Navigate to the Transfers or Automation section. Look for a tab or menu item related to transfers or automation within your Relay account. Select Create Auto Transfer. You'll likely find an option to initiate a new recurring transfer. Choose your source and destination accounts. Specify the account from which the funds will be drawn and the account where they will be deposited. Enter the transfer amount. Indicate the fixed dollar amount you want to transfer each time. Set the frequency. Choose how often you want the transfer to occur, e.g., daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. You will often have options to select specific days of the week or month. Specify the start date. Choose the date when you want the auto transfer to begin. Some platforms may also allow you to set an optional end date. Review and confirm. Double-check all the details you've entered to ensure accuracy before saving the auto transfer rule. Name your auto transfer. Optional but recommended. Giving your auto transfer a descriptive name, e.g., weekly tax transfer, monthly savings, will help you easily identify and manage it in the future. Setting up an account rule. Navigate to the Rules or Automation section. Similar to auto transfers, look for the rules or automation settings in your Relay dashboard. Select Create New Rule or a similar option. This will allow you to define a new trigger action sequence. Choose your trigger. This is the event that will initiate the action. Common triggers include balance below a certain amount. Trigger an action when a specific account balance falls below a defined threshold. Incoming transaction. Trigger an action when a new deposit is made to a specific account. You might be able to specify criteria like the transaction amount or the sender. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.